Good morning, everyone. Yes. How are you? Fine? Yes. So, my name is Kalyan. I will be informing you related to the civil services today, right? So, you're all interested in civil services? Yes. First of all, that's a very good thing that you are even thinking about civil services. Why civil services? Why it's a different career path in comparison to other? Because civil services is not just a job, it's more about service. It's about what you are planning to do to the society. It's not about you earning money. You can do that in private sector also. You are focusing more on what? Public service. So civil service is more about public service. So the name itself says civil service. Okay, so unless you have that calling, unless you have that plan to do service to the nation, civil services exam will become very difficult for you. Why? It's a year long process, as all of you know. It's a 3-step exam: prelims, mains and interview. This much all of you know, right? Prelims, mains and interview. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on the basic details. At the same time, prelims is just a filtering exam. Ante prelims will only help you select good students versus not so serious students. Prelims will help you to write mains. Once you are in the mains, that is where the bigger game is. Once you clear mains, interview, then final selection. Ante focus should be on mains, not on prelims. At the same time, prelims is getting very difficult. Every single year prelims is getting very difficult. We will go into the technicalities of the exam later, but first of all, the most important question is, who should come to civil services? Yes or no? Who should come to civil services? Who can clear you civil services? Myths are very common in UPSC, right? People will read for 16 hours. Yes or no? People will say, I have read for 16 hours. From my 10th class, I am reading for civil services. Yeah, my childhood dream. From 2nd class, I read current affairs magazines and all these things. People will usually say, is it true? One in probably 1,000 aspirants have such things. Why? Probably their parents are IAS officers. Okay, probably there is someone who will guide them from childhood. Okay, but in my experience, trust me, majority of the aspirants choose civil services only after their graduation. 9 out of 10 aspirants who are in service right now will decide about civil services only when they are in graduation or final year of graduation. Yes or no? So that clearly says you don't have to prepare for civil services from 10th class. Second thing, okay, do you really need to read for 16 hours? Is it humanly possible? Second thing, only English medium people will clear. Okay, you need to have lot of knowledge, you need to have fantastic English. These are common things you hear about civil services, but let me tell you, none of this is true. Anybody can clear civil services irrespective of your background. You don't have to come from IIT, IIM. Yes or no? People normally say toppers are from IITs, IIMs, doctors. Only these people clear civil services. I will show you district collectors, SPs, even today, who came from vernacular background, and Telugu medium, Hindi medium, Gujarati medium. All those people are also in service now. Okay, if only this is true, nobody will be in civil services. Only IIT, IIM people will be there. Yes or no? So what I'm trying to remind you is, first, whatever you have heard and came to civil services, avanni marchiponde. None of those things are worth it. Okay, civil services is just one more exam. Okay, it's just one more exam. Okay, and we will understand by the end of this class how do you tackle this exam and how will we help you tackle this exam. Clear? So first myth is, you don't have to read for 16 hours a day. You don't have to be from English background. Okay, and second thing, you cannot speak English. Most people coming from normal schools, we cannot express English properly. Okay, that does not disqualify you from civil services. Enduku? At the end of the day, prelims lo you put MCQs ABCD. Mains lo it's about writing answers. Okay, once you clear prelims, once you clear mains, the person who is giving interview will be more confident. Yes or no? Automatically by that time you will be more confident. So prelims, you don't have to talk in English. Even if you cannot speak English, it's fine. You don't have to have self limiting impositions. Okay, self belief is very important in civil services. Okay, sir, I studied in Telugu medium up to a particular class, then I came to English medium, my English is not good. Trust me, even students who study only in English medium, their English is also not good. Okay, UPSC do not care whether your English is good, whether you have good expression skills or not, whether you can write good answers, whether you can think creatively. That is the only thing that UPSC focuses. Okay, so there are 3 stages of the exam, right? Prelims, mains, and last one is personality test. What is personality test? It's not interview, it's personality test. Okay, they will test your personality. Okay, for example, people will say, I'm a very honest officer. How long are you honest? Until you are offered a bribe. 1 lakh bribe, 10 lakh bribe, 1 crore bribe. The moment somebody says 1 crore bribe and you are tempted, that means your character is weak. It doesn't matter whether it's 1 rupee or 1 crore, you are still saying no. That is your character. If the money changes your opinion, then your character is weak. Okay, that is personality test. It cannot change. As you know, this is the first stage, this is second stage, and this is final stage. Okay, here around 10 lakh people will write the exam, right? Only 12 to 14,000 people will reach the second stage. Okay, here it's around 2700 to 2900 average, and the final list is around 900 people. And 10 lakh people are writing prelims roughly. Okay, non-serious, serious, everybody included. Automatically filtering has happened. How many people are writing mains? 14,000 people are writing mains. Okay, from mains only around 2700 people are selected for interview, and from there only around 900 people will make it to the final list. This is the process, and the timeline here is this exam will be on an average every year May. Okay, prelims will be in May, mains will be mostly in September or October, interview tests will be from Jan to April every year. For example, you are writing prelims in 2024 May. Okay, your interview will be in 2025, final list will be in 2025 April or May. And the cycle itself is so long that you have to wait for 1 year. అయితే ఐఎమ్ టాకింగ్ డైరెక్ట్లీ అబౌట్ యూ రైటింగ్ ప్రిలిమ్స్ ఆన్ May 2024, బట్ ఫర్ దట్ యూ నీడ్ టు ప్రిపేర్ ఫర్ అట్లీస్ట్ 1 more year. Okay, so we will make it 2025 for you. For example, May 2025 lo you will be writing your prelims, so you have to start your preparation as soon as possible. As you can see the numbers here, there is no guarantee that your name will be in the final list. Ante you might clear prelims, you might clear mains, you might fail in interview, again you have to start with prelims. Ante cycle emoutundi, you will be writing in May 2026, result will be in May 2027. And every single attempt or every single failure will push your game into 1 more year, 1 more years. Because the cycle is so long, you need to have motivation. I hope you understand. And 400 days of your life or 500 days of your life dedicated ga only for UPSC pedite, it's very much doable. But can you maintain that momentum, or will you maintain that momentum? That is a problem. Yes or no? Now, what are the qualities required? What according to you are the qualities required for a UPSC aspirant? Do you have those qualities? See, unless you are a doctor, you don't have the habit of sitting and reading for 10 hours a day. Yes or no? 10 hours kurchon chadavadam is not something that most people are used to. Okay, but the thing is, do you have something called as Trishna? What is Trishna? Passion for knowledge, passion for learning. Okay, today you are 0, Okay, everybody starts UPSC here. Very few people start UPSC there. Okay, let's say today you are here almost zero. Okay, no knowledge, you don't know anything about civil services, you don't have anything, but slowly with curiosity you can reach here. So the single biggest quality for UPSC aspirant is curiosity, right? For example, you might have seen Hindu paper, there are some pink colored dots on the bottom of the paper. Okay, if you ever thought, array why, then you have that curiosity. Yes, petrol prices will increase and everybody will say petrol prices are increasing, you will also join, they are increasing, but did you ever bother to think why? If you have that questioning nature, curious nature, why, okay, then you are a very good candidate for civil services. People who are from IIT, IIM will never clear civil services and go away. People who are from very ordinary backgrounds, degree, normal degree, that too in, supplies and all those things, even still such people made it into civil services. Few years ago, there was an All India third ranker, engineering student, first attempt All India third rank. He chose IPS. Okay, after getting into IPS, he went back to college and completed his supplies. Ante degree final year students are eligible for writing UPSC. Okay, you can write UPSC, and he had some backlogs. He cleared them and he got selected, right? And what I'm trying to tell you is, if your curiosity is the biggest asset, then you can clear UPSC first. But you should have that curiosity. And everything that is happening in the news, you should have a curiosity, not politics. For example, something is happening in the space. Okay, some country is sending some rocket. Okay, Agni missile has come. Prime Minister had made a statement. Israel-Palestine war. I need to know. I need to have what? Curiosity. Unless you have curiosity, you are not going to go further in UPSC. Why? Most people believe they are reading for marks. That is a very wrong way to look at UPSC. You should not prepare for marks. You should prepare for knowledge. Marks are byproduct of knowledge. Yes or no? Marks are what? Byproduct of knowledge. Higher your knowledge, more marks. Lesser your knowledge, less marks. As simple as that. Recently, you might be aware, Bengaluru is suffering with water crisis. Yes or no? Is it important for UPSC? Can it happen to Hyderabad? Curiosity, right? Ante, Bengaluru is a good city. If Bengaluru is running out of water, can Hyderabad also run out of water? Sir, why should I think about it? Tomorrow you will be the collector of this particular state or any city, right? You will be municipal commissioner probably. Then it's your responsibility to frame the policies. Yes or no? That is where newspapers or other places will help you. If you go on Google now, there are IAS officers who made sure that water is restored. Ante they are thinking future. They are thinking in future. In Telugu we have a idiom. Okay, daham esinapude bavi tavukuntam. Okay, only when you are thirsty you will search for the water. Collector should never do like that. Collector should always think 2 steps ahead of the problem. That is the character. Do you have such qualities? Then yes, you are eligible for civil services. Sir, I don't know English, I don't know maths, I don't know international relations, I don't know anthropology. Nothing, no problem. We will teach you all those things. But first, do you have this quality of curiosity? If yes, yes, you are a good candidate. It doesn't matter where you come from. 10th fail, 12th fail. You have seen that movie, no? Yes, 10th fail, 12th fail. Still, what do you need to have? Perseverance and curiosity. Okay, next one is consistency. What is consistency? Consistency means every single day you will do the boring things. What are boring things? Every day I will wake up, read Hindu paper or Indian Express, then I will read books, I will practice answer writing, I will sleep. Like this every day you have to do for 400 days. Nothing new will be there. But you will be aware about so many topics. You will be aware of 10,000 topics. Okay, but only after writing prelims you will see the results. But till prelims you have to do the things consistently. Every single day wake up, read, write, practice. Boring life. But if you spend 400 days of your life very boringly, you will be the most interesting person. Yes, and curiosity and consistency. ఈ రెండు క్యారెక్టర్స్ if these are the two characteristics you have, okay, or you will develop, okay, then you are eligible for civil services. Okay, I'm not talking about books, I'm not talking about knowledge. Why? Everybody can learn them. కూర్చొని తింటే కొండైనా కరిగిపోతుంది. Yes or no? But the problem is కూర్చొని తినాలి. Here what should you eat? Books, knowledge తినాలి. The more you eat, the better you become. Okay, next your exposure. For example, today we forgot whatever we have read in the school. Yes or no? In school, geography sir have taught us, science teacher have taught us so many things, social medium, etc. We have learned so many things. Okay, all those things got evaporated. Only few things will be left with us which we have read in the college. But for example, in prelims, UPSC will ask you questions from Indian polity. Let's say you are from Telangana. Recently the Telangana governor Tamil Sai garu, she resigned. Okay, are you aware of it? Tamil Nadu governor has resigned. Okay, is it important for UPSC? Yes. అంటే ఒక క్వశ్చన్ వస్తుంది, కెన్ సింగిల్ అంటే వన్ గవర్నర్ కెన్ బి గవర్నర్ ఆఫ్ మోర్ దెన్ 2 states? అంటే కెన్ సేమ్ పర్సన్ బి అపాయింటెడ్ యాజ్ గవర్నర్ ఆఫ్ 2 or more states? ఎస్, అక్కడ ద క్వశ్చన్ ఈజ్ నాట్ టు నో ద ఆన్సర్, ద క్వశ్చన్ ఈజ్ వెదర్ యూ హ్యావ్ అబ్జర్వ్డ్ ఆర్ నాట్. అంటే ఏంటి, తెలంగాణ గవర్నర్ రిజైన్, ఈ న్యూ గవర్నర్ జార్ఖండ్స్ గవర్నర్ వాజ్ ఆల్సో అపాయింటెడ్ యాజ్ గవర్నర్ ఆఫ్ తెలంగాణ. అంటే ఇమ్మీడియట్ ఆన్సర్ ఏంటి, యువర్ క్యూరియాసిటీ ఈస్ టెల్లింగ్ యూ సేమ్ పర్సన్ కెన్ బి అపాయింటెడ్ యాజ్ గవర్నర్ ఆఫ్ 2 states ఆర్ మోర్. దీస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఎవ్రీడే థింగ్స్. ఓకే, రీసెంట్గా ఎలక్షన్ నోటీస్ హ్యాస్ బిన్ అనౌన్స్డ్. హూ అనౌన్స్డ్ ఎలక్షన్స్? ఎలక్షన్ కమిషనర్ ఆర్ గవర్నమెంట్? Election Commission. That is a question. Ante everyday things you see are asked by UPSC. Okay, that is curiosity. Deenne meer burden ga teeskochu. You can convert this into burden. How? Sir, I have to mug up Election Commission Article 324. I will mug up. Either you mug up or you learn from everyday. Yes or no? Okay, then you have something called as economy. You have geography. What is economy? Indian economy, everyday things you see, right? RBI is doing this, RBI is doing that. Then you have geography. Recently Manipur, we have an earthquake. Are you aware of it? No problem. Some other country volcano has exploded. How do volcanoes explode? Okay, or in Andaman and Nicobar Islands we are trying to develop a naval base. Okay, will it damage that area or is it helpful for India? Ante then you will think about what? You will think about national security. You will also think about geography. Okay, or as I said, Bangalore water is drying up. Bangalore there is no water. Why there is no water in Bangalore? Kaveri river has dried up. అంటే we have destroyed Kaveri river. అంటే as a collector you should not only know where water is coming from, you should also know what happens to the water. Yes or no? You are the collector or the advisor of government of Karnataka. Okay, if there is no water in Bengaluru, will companies come and invest in Bengaluru? Will companies set up new shops in Bengaluru? That will affect economy or not? అంటే one single topic, that Kaveri river water drying up, will affect not only geography, it will affect economy. It will also lead to problems in polity. People might demand resignations of the MLAs and MPs. Then law and order problem might come, that might affect our security. Yes. Then you have modern Indian history. Okay, I'm just giving you idea. Ante all the topics that your mind will be exposed to, right? Then environment and biodiversity. There is one more topic called as environment and biodiversity. Yes, there is no water, there is no rain, there is climate change, that will also affect the planet. Yes, so like this your mind will be exposed to so many topics every single day. And near Bangalore, for example, they are excavating something, you will find something from ancient history. Then you also have art and culture. See, the thing I'm trying to tell you is You are not reading any of these things in your graduation, and we have zero idea about art and culture or what art and culture is today. But if you have curiosity, okay, all these topics will become your best friends. If you don't have curiosity, all these topics will become what? A burden. Yes or no? See, how many times have you seen statue of Nataraja? నటరాజ ఇట్లా ఒక సర్కిల్ ఉండి లెఫ్ట్ లెగ్ రైట్ లెగ్ ఆయన కాలెత్తి శివుడిది ఒక స్టాట్యూ ఉంటుందా, నటరాజ స్టాట్యూ. యూ హ్యావ్ సీన్ హండ్రెడ్స్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్స్, రైట్? అట్లీస్ట్ లైఫ్లో ఒకసారన్నా చూసే ఉంటాం. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? టెంపుల్లోనో స్టూడియోలోనో ఎక్కడో. డూ యూ నో ద సిగ్నిఫికెన్స్ ఆఫ్ ద రింగ్? రింగ్ ఎందుకు కంపల్సరీ ఉండాలి? వై షుడ్ దేర్ బి అ రింగ్? డిడ్ వి థింక్? I mean, I'm not asking whether you know the answer or not, but UPSC wants you to be curious. Okay, if you are curious, you will understand the significance of the ring. Okay, you will understand the significance of religious symbols. That is nothing but our syllabus of art and culture. Konark temple is dedicated to whom? Sun temple. Avuna? UPSC will ask you, what are the famous sun temples? Yes or no? We are a culture which celebrates what? Sun worship is our culture. Sun is the source of energy for all of us. In geography you will learn about sun నుంచి ఎర్త్కు ఎంతసేపట్లో వస్తుంది, all these things you will understand. Okay, in economy you will also run solar voltaics, or solar energy is very useful for us. Okay, in in art and culture you will understand the importance of sun temple. Like this, everything you will understand. Okay, you need to have what? Simple curiosity. If you don't have curiosity, gone, it will become a burden. Okay, ante if you convert the perspective, ante if you think of everything as a curiosity and learning, civil services is nothing but mixture of all these topics. Okay, but if you don't have curiosity, then that is a problem. You can learn even from movies. For example, there is a very important paper in mains called as ethics paper. Yes, have you seen a Telugu movie called as Temper? Yes or no? There is a very good scene of Posani Krishnamurli have a bag of money in his house. Okay, his daughter will come and ask, Papa, I need money for college. He will say, I don't have money. Have you seen that scene? Yes, that is ethical value or not? Not taking corruption or not using money of others is also ethical value. Every single person should have ethical values. That is observation. Okay, but again, if you see movies which will encourage you to take corruption, bribe and all these things, and such movies are getting popular, then there is a problem with the society. Yes or no? Then what other subjects do we have in mains? Let's say you have disaster management. Okay, cyclones, earthquakes are happening recently. If you see North India, in Uttarakhand, which is also called as Devbhoomi, Chardham Yatra and all those things. Okay, landslides are happening, floods are happening. If floods are happening in Uttarakhand regularly, who is to be blamed? Human beings, no? We are destroying the nature, or nature is destroying us? We are destroying the nature. That is directly linked to geography and disaster management. Every subject is interlinked to another subject. Every thought process is interlinked to another thought process. Avuna? For example, this is a touch screen. Our mobiles are touch screen. Yes or no? Your phones are touch screen. Let's say I put my thumb here, my screen will unlock. Okay, it's what is the technology behind that? When I put my thumb on the screen is getting unlocked. Okay, did we think of what is the technology behind that? Yes or no? You might have traveled in Hyderabad metro. Okay, yes, and you put a card on the door will open and you will go inside. What is the technology in the card? What is sensor? It's sensor. What sensor? Chalo, RFID, for example, FASTag cards, car will enter the toll booth and the door will open and you will go away. What is the technology? Bluetooth technology or something else? Yes, in 2020 most of your mobiles, okay, will read something like this, Vivo LTE. Yes or no? On the top of the screen you will see 4G, 5G, Vivo LTE. Okay, in 2021 prelims UPSC have simply asked what is Vivo LTE. In most of your mobiles, at least one or the other time, you must have seen what is VoLTE. Yes or no? What is the full form of VoLTE? Should you know what is VoLTE? That is what UPSC is testing. UPSC is testing whether you are having common sense or not, whether you are curious or not. Okay, the technology we use in the metro tab, either it's RFID or something called as NFC, near field communication. Okay, it's not only sensors ante enti, they are something that will observe ante, but what is the technology behind the sensor is what is needed for UPSC. Yes, what kind of TV is this? LCD or LED? Right, UPSC have asked a mains question, what is blue LED light? Okay, that you will understand in a topic called as science and technology. Okay, now we'll come to understanding, right? And what I'm trying to tell you is, if you are actually curious, you have a highway direct ga Rajnikant dialogue nadar rahadare, right? You have a highway of clearing UPSC. If you don't have curiosity, every single thing you will learn in the classes or in the life will feel like a burden. Curiosity will make your life easier. No curiosity means burden. Yes. Okay, now why or how will we help you master all these things? We will draw a boundary. We will tell you how much to read, how much not to read. For example, if you start digging that rabbit hole and you went to Wikipedia and you started reading about fast tag, okay, then you will read 10 pages. Okay, you'll invest 3 hours. Then UPSC will ask only the basic question, what is the full form of RFID? Then you will feel like, sir, I wasted 3 hours. No. Okay, did I ask you to waste 3 hours? No, I just told you to be curious, but I should also tell you how much curiosity is needed for a particular topic. Yes or no? Example wise, in GS mains, okay, you have paper 1, 2, 3 and 4, and you have your optional paper 1 and optional paper 2. Each single paper is 250 marks. Okay, every single paper is 250 marks, and essay paper is there. Essay paper is also 250 marks. Okay, only these papers will change your life. Prelims marks are not added to mains marks, so prelims is separate. No, prelims is just qualifying in nature, either you have cleared or not. Okay, but if you get on an average 100 marks in each paper and your GS score is 400, okay, your optional score is 300 and your essay score is around 125. Okay, how much? Your score is 825 marks. Nobody can stop you from becoming minimum IRS. And your rank is guaranteed. And interview lo you mess up, you only get very bad score anko nenu cheptunnanu. If you fantastically do in interview also, nobody can stop you from becoming an IAS with these scores. What are the scores? 400 in GS, 300 in optional, minimum 125 in IAS. IAS guaranteed. Mains is the deciding factor, not the prelims, not the interview. Your game is decided where? Mains. How much scores? 100, 100, 100, 100. In all the 4 GS papers you need to get 100. In optional you need to get 300. In essay you need to get 125. Okay, so your focus now shifted to these marks. అంటే this curiosity has to result in these scores. That is where a subject expert will help you draw a boundary. Boundary ante enti? For example, if this is the amount of syllabus you need to read for polity, okay, but you are reading here, this is readable, this is not something you should do, then will you get marks? No. Why? Nobody told you which is the right box. How can I tell what is the right box? That is my experience. Yes or no? That is the meaning of the term coaching. Coaching means we will help you draw boundaries so that it will save you time. Okay, one more way to understand is this is the straightest way to get into UPSC. Okay, ఆ దారిలో వెళ్తే UPSC అయిపోతుంది. But because you don't know, you might travel like this. One day you might reach UPSC, but which one takes more time? The curved line. Why? You are deviating from the path. That is why these are called as attempts. Normally people will say I got in my 4th attempt, 5th attempt, yes or no? But some people will say in my first attempt or second attempt only I got into the service. What is the difference? The difference is not capacity, the difference is energy spent, yes or no? Are you spending more energy or less energy in straight line? Less energy. In deviations you are spending more energy. Who will stop you from deviating? That is the role of a mentor. I hope you understand. Yes. And lastly, the most important thing you need to understand is time frame. Let's say you are joining the coaching soon. Okay, on an average it will take 9 to 10 months, right? March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Maximum by November or December you will be done with what? The coaching classes. That means they will teach you polity, economy, internal security, IR, geography, history, both the prelims and mains. That is what we call as PCM batch, right? So PCM coaching will be done by these 9 months. Okay, from here onwards, let's say January 2025 is where your mentorship should start. Mentorship means what? Mentorship means from Jan to May we will help you focus on prelims. We want you to clear prelims. Why? Because you have taken coaching and this is the amount of this is the classes. Okay, this is only purely classes part. Okay, this is the area of mentorship. Why mentorship is very important? This is learning, this is application. ఇది ఒక్కటే చదివేగానే అన్లైక్ డిగ్రీ కాలేజ్ ఆర్ స్కూల్స్ వన్ డే ఐ విల్ రీడ్ టుమారో మార్నింగ్ ఎగ్జామ్ ఐ విల్ పాస్, ఇట్ వోంట్ హ్యాపెన్ ఇన్ UPSC. యూ నీడ్ టు టేక్ ఆల్ దిస్ లెర్నింగ్ అండ్ అప్లై హియర్. Okay, you will clear prelims, then you will come to which cycle? June to September cycle. This is purely what? Your mains. Ante here we will sit with you how prelims test series, polity test series. You have written 100 questions from polity. Okay, you got 40 correct, 40 wrong. Okay, then we will discuss with you why did you go those 40 questions wrong. Okay, what mistakes have you committed? Why are you committing them? Haven't you revised? Are you distracted? Are you not focusing enough? All these things will be discussed. Okay, slowly with support, let's say you clear prelims, which is again very difficult. It's not as easy as I make it sound. You will work hard, you will clear. Okay, but you will clear prelims if you do the right things. See, UPSC lo one guarantee is if you really work hard, prelims, mains, interview definitely guaranteed. Okay, final selection God's grace. You might go and cry in the interview hall, you might panic in the mains hall, I don't know what you will do, but if you work hard, prelims, mains, interview is guaranteed. Okay, here we will focus on your answer writing. Yes or no? This is objective, this is answer writing. Because you have taken the coaching, all these are your bonuses. Okay, enduku if I complete your coaching and say goodbye, you don't have any relation whatsoever with this. This is not a commercial relationship. Yes or no? Our relationship should not end here. It should continue till you get into service. That is mentorship. So this is part A of coaching, this is part B of coaching. It's like two sides of the coin, heads, tails. Without this, this is useless. Without this, this is useless. అంతే కదా, సింపుల్ సార్. డైరెక్ట్లీ ఫ్రమ్ డే వన్ ఐ విల్ ఆన్సర్ స్టార్ట్ ఆన్సర్ రైటింగ్. అరే యు ఆర్ ఎన్ ఎంప్టీ టూత్ పేస్ట్, వాట్ విల్ యూ రైట్? ఈవెన్ ఇఫ్ ఐ స్క్వీజ్, విల్ ఎనీథింగ్ కమ్? నథింగ్. వై? నో నాలెడ్జ్. బట్ ఇఫ్ ఐ ఓన్లీ ఆస్క్ యూ టు రీడ్ వితౌట్ అప్లయింగ్, విల్ ఇట్ హెల్ప్? సో A is as important as B. Many people are unfortunately many students are also focusing only on this level only. They are only bothered about classes. Sir, does the class have AC? Sir, does the class have digital board? Will you give material? Okay, I will give you everything, but the thing is, will you read it? Why did you come to UPSC? You came here to become what? District collector. What are you focusing on? Being a material collector. As simple as that. No, you should not become a material collector. By applying, you should become district collector. People are more happy. Sir, will you give recordings? I will keep them in my books. Yes. Classes AC? Yes. Everything is there. What will you do? At the end of the day, this is only your foundation. Yes or no? This is foundation. This is learning. When do you apply? You apply in prelims. You apply in mains. నేను ఏం చెప్పా? Prelims is just filtering. Where is the real game? 825 marks minimum రావాలి. This is where the game is. This is where we will help you. Yes or no? అట్లా అని చెప్పి డైరెక్ట్గా we won't ask you to start here. The beauty of our program is here also we have weekly tests. Okay, every week we have a test. Whatever classes have been taught, Monday to Friday, polity classes have completed. Saturday you will have polity test. Saturday you will also have current affairs class, so that what is happening in the world you will know, what is happening in the polity you are applying. So you are learning and applying. After few weeks we will introduce 2 or 3 answers in mains also daily. I mean Saturday, every Saturday. So learning, applying. Slowly we will feed you. Okay, then we have 120-day answer writing program. And once your coaching reaches certain level, and polity, history, geography, economy, basic subjects are done, then slowly we will ask you to write answers every day. So for 120 days we will slowly groom you to write GS answers. So at prelims is getting completed, mains is getting completed. By the process your coaching is also completed. Your coaching is completed with prelims and mains answer writing. Then you can focus only on prelims, only on mains. Okay, are we clear? Am I going fast, or are you able to understand? The thing here is learning is as important as application. Without application learning is useless. Without learning or without application only reading is baseless. Okay, and problem is, because you are a beginner, you might have seen lot of YouTube videos, topper talks and all these things. They have somehow polluted your mind. Okay, you are standing here, okay, and you are thinking only prelims. Sir, only prelims I need to write, only this much I need to focus. But actual bigger mountain is mains. Do you even see that there is something called as mains mountain? No, right? You cannot see, because your mind is obstructed by prelims. Only when you clear prelims you will see this. That is the unfortunate reality. But what should be done? Your focus should not be prelims and mains. It should be one single objective. PCM, prelims come mains, is one box. Yes or no? It's not 2 separate boxes. It's one box. How do you know mobile technology works? You should be able to write a mains answer. You should also be able to solve a prelims question, both in one go. I will read this separately, I will read this separately, and the time and energies are not there with us. We have to complete one thing in both prelims and mains. If I teach you about Konark Sun Temple, I should teach you prelims, I should teach you mains. That is the beauty of the exam. And what we will do, how will we ensure this in the classes is, we will combine PCM by default, and we will also take the help of PYQs, previous year questions. So let's say SR is teaching about polity, let's say elections. Okay, he will ask questions from prelims, he will also discuss questions from mains. Ante who announces elections is a prelims question. Okay, what are the problems in conducting elections is a mains question. Only when the topics or the classes are completed, prelims and mains, only then we will say the topic is completed. Endukante, because you are a beginner, you don't know how much to draw, right? So I told you boundary, we will fix you the boundary. Yes, I can say this is boundary, I can also convince you this is the boundary. Will you know the difference? No, right? Or somebody will tell you anta kuda avasaram ledu, only read this much is enough. When will we find out who is correct? After writing prelims, whether you are clearing or not, that is when you will know. But how much time you have invested already? 1.5 year of your life. Yes, see, even if you write in May 2025, now you are planning for 2025, right? If you plan to write for May 2025, you have exactly around 13 months. Yes or no? May to May and April, 365 days guaranteedly you are investing. 365 days of your life. When you look back, yes, should you find it worthy or not? Arey sir, I have learned something. I have cleared prelims. If you don't clear prelims after 365 days, then you have failed, or we have failed you. We didn't tell you the right things. Got the point? Okay, so we will make sure that classes will have prelims and mains, so that when you clear prelims in May 2025, you are mains ready. Okay, got it? Second thing, in UPSC, every single day is a junction. Yes or no? Let's say you're traveling from this direction. Now suddenly you got a doubt. Sir, left ellala, right ellala, straight ellala. Yes or no? This is a junction, right? I hope it's visible. I'm not good at drawings. Please kindly adjust. Yes. Now you are reading modern Indian history. Suddenly you you got a doubt. Sir, should I remember years? Should I remember names? Should I remember all the trivial details? Yes or no? Okay. You didn't come and ask me. Okay. Then you took a right. You traveled for 10 kilometers. Okay. It's a dead end. Again you will come back. Okay, then you spoke to me, sir, what should I do? Array, you don't have to remember all the trivial details. Happily focus on the essentials and go left. Okay, how much time wasted? Every kilometer is 1 day. That means 10 days you invested. You understood that 10 days you have gone. Then again you are coming back and then you are investing. Instead of that, in this junction, if you have spoken to me, okay, I will have showed you the right path. Will it save your time or not? In simple terms, that is the role of a mentor. We are here to save your time. Why? We have gone through the exam. We know the exam cycle. My students are in service. I have helped them get into the service. So you can use my experience. Why should you waste your time? Yes or no? So mentors are like Google Maps of UPSC. Yes or no? You want to go from point A to point B. You want to read polity? Come to me. I will give you the most important or most obvious topics you should read first. Okay, it will save you time. You will gain confidence. Then your speed will increase or decrease? Increase. Momentum, right? Okay, so next here again one more junction will come. Yes or no? Junctions are inevitable in UPSC. Every single day you will get a doubt. Sir, should I read this? Should I read that? Next book? Which book? Should I write answers now? Should I write later? Should I practice only prelims? Again I will tell you, take left. Yes or no? This is the second part of mentorship. Mentorship is about talking to you on an individual level. For example, she will come and he will come to me. Okay, I will tell her to go in this way, but his speed is less or his speed is more. I will tell him to go this way. No two students are same, right? Yes or no? Your strength is different from his strength. Your weakness is different from his strength. He is very good in maths. I won't force him to write maths. She is bad in maths. I will ask her to practice maths. అంటే ఎవరి స్ట్రెంగ్త్ అండ్ వీక్నెసెస్ని బట్టి దే షుడ్ గైడ్ యూ. అందరికీ ఒకటే ఇచ్చేసి ఎవ్రీబడి షుడ్ ఫాలో దిస్ వే, దట్ ఈస్ షీప్స్ వే. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? యూ ఆర్ హియర్ టు బికమ్ కలెక్టర్. ఐ కెనాట్ ట్రీట్ యూ లైక్ ఎ షీప్. ఎస్, అండ్ స్టూడెంట్ విల్ నో హూ ఈస్ ఎ గుడ్ టీచర్, హూ ఈస్ ఎ బ్యాడ్ టీచర్. What is a good advice? What is a bad advice? Let's say I suggested him to go in this direction and this is a deadline. Will he ever come back to me? Sir himself doesn't know what to suggest. He will never come back. Clear? So classes should be taken care with prelims and mains. It will have test series. Then we will have your prelims test series, you will have mains test series, and you will have mentorship. Okay, mentorship is more overused, but the beauty of mentorship is someone elder to you is guiding you. He will save time for you. Okay, and this entire journey is based on trust. This will take 9 to 10 months. Okay, this will take 3 months, this will take 3 months, but throughout this every time ante ikkada 10 plus 3 plus 3 16 months on an average mentorship will be available for you. While you are preparing for prelims, while you are preparing for mains, everywhere we are with you. Ante from day 1 till you get into the service, you will be protected. Okay, normally what happens is once you are done with PCM, it's goodbye. You have nothing to do with the institute. You will go out, you will join test series somewhere, you will think of something else, online classes, this, that, and all those drama will happen. Your time will be wasted. Got it? So So ఇంకేమున్నాయి, what are the other things that you should know? Do you have any specific questions? No? Think about it. No? The first thing, that is what I am saying, unlearn. Unlearning is a very important quality for UPSC aspirant. Why? See, till now you believed that I cannot speak confidently, somebody will judge me, if I open my mouth somebody will say, criticize something. When you become a collector, none of these things value, right? This is your part of personality training. You should open up your mouth. You have a doubt, you will ask. What will happen? It's your life. Yes or no? You have to take responsibility for it. Yes. Next, one more thing is uncertainty. The job of a collector is to become uncertain, right? Why? You have planned for 10 things. Collector will plan 10 tasks. Today Prime Minister Modi is coming to my district, I should meet Prime Minister Modi. Okay, at 1 p.m there is an inauguration, 2 p.m I have to meet bank managers, 3 p.m I have to meet them. Like this, you have a calendar. Okay, morning you got a call, sir, there are communal riots in your district, there is a flood, there is a disaster. Like this, all your plans have gone wrong. Yes or no? Ante we will plan one thing, okay, something else will happen, all these plans will go cancel. Okay, still, will you lose your calmness or will you still be calm? That is the quality of a good aspirant. Nothing will go as per plan. Yes or no? Nothing will go as per plan. Straight line anukunnaru, but the line is going somewhere else. Still you should work on this plan. That quick thinking, that adaptability is what makes you a good aspirant. Yes or no? So uncertainty is what makes you a good aspirant. Sir, I have planned, I will do this. Fever came or health got spoiled, something happened. Will you handle uncertainty or will you give up? If you handle, you are a good UPSC aspirant. If you cannot handle, there is a problem. Okay, at the same time, what is unlearning? Mohomatam. For example, you have shyness, you have low self-esteem. Sir, I'm not from great school, I'm not from a great college, I cannot speak English, whatever, right? You have to give up all those things. Once you cross the door of UPSC, okay, it doesn't matter whether you are an IITian or a Telugu medium student or someone from degree college with backlogs. I don't care. Okay, what will I care? Are you reading for the next 9 months with curiosity and dedication? That's the only trait that is required. I have seen an AIMS gold medalist, All India Institute of Medical Science, Delhi. You know how difficult it is to get there? He's a gold medalist in AIMS. Okay, he took 5 attempts to get into IPS. ఇప్పుడు మనం ఏమనుకుంటాం, ఎయిమ్స్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ వెరీ స్మార్ట్, ఫస్ట్ అటెంప్ట్లో హీ might get. Okay, but UPSC doesn't care. Okay, you came, you didn't study, you time passed, go out. UPSC is ruthless. An IIT plus IIM fellow is there, he will come. Okay, he is not reading properly in UPSC, kicks. School topper, college topper, inter topper, degree topper, everywhere topper. In UPSC, go out. UPSC doesn't care where you come from. UPSC tests only one thing. Once you are in the UPSC, have you invested the first 9 months in basics? Then did you practice prelims? Then did you practice mains? Did you write proper answers? You are eligible to be IAS. Sir, I am an IITian. What else? I don't care. You haven't invested in basics. Got the point? బాగా మైండ్లోకి ఎక్కించుకోండి అది. ఇట్ డజంట్ కేర్ హూ యు ఆర్ టిల్ టుడే, ఇట్ డజంట్ మ్యాటర్ వాట్ యూ హ్యావ్ డన్ టిల్ టుడే. ఓకే, ఫ్రమ్ టుడే విల్ యూ ఇన్వెస్ట్ ద నెక్స్ట్ 1.5 year life dedicatedly in UPSC? You will definitely write mains, 100% guaranteed. But if you time pass, if you are not motivated enough, you are not able to get up till 10 a.m, there is nothing anybody can do. It's totally in your hands. Your hard work, our guidance. That's a very good combination. Our guidance will always be there, but what should be there? Your dedication. Sir, what all these books, I have to mug up so much things. You don't have curiosity, what can I do? Yes or no? Got it? So that's the very simple thing that I can help you with. Okay, unlearn and adapt for uncertainties. Okay, the rest all are nuts and bolts. Will material be given, classes will be there, lights will be there, inverter unda, okay, ఏ టైం క్లాసెస్ అవుతాయి. All these are, in my opinion, very small things. They can be adjusted. They are uncertainty, right? Have you seen, do you know Gaurav Agarwal? 2014 All India first ranker. Okay, 2014 All India first ranker Gaurav Agarwal. Okay, he used to work in Singapore. He says his office was in 70th floor. Okay, literally when he stands on the balcony, he can see clouds. అంటే కాళ్ళ కింద మబ్బులు, ఆ రేంజ్, అంత పాష్ జాబ్. హీ వాజ్ ఎ ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ బ్యాంకర్. హీ యూస్ టు మేక్ 1 crore or more than 1 crore per annum. Fantastic life. He had everything the world has to offer. Okay, so rich in money terms and all these things. Okay, then he prepared for UPSC. He got into All India first rank. Okay, now he's working in Rajasthan, home cadre. Okay, he's working in some remote area of Rajasthan where there is a single cooler. He says, my daughter is unable to sleep because of the heat. Just imagine if he was in Singapore, his daughter would have been princess. Yes or no? AC lo brahmandanga, she would have been fantastically well. But he left all those things and he came to do civil services. Okay, he gave up the best luxurious life everybody will dream of. Yes or no? And he's doing what? Public service. His daughter is growing up in a cooler. What does that tell? అంటే నేను చెప్పట్లేదు, you can watch that video in YouTube. Okay, he simply says one thing. Okay, as long as you see satisfaction in the eyes of the people, it's worth it. For that you are preparing. You are not preparing for the cadre, your job, respect. You are preparing for public service. That is the most important thing. Okay, so if a Gaurav Agarwal can give up such a wonderful life, okay, దాంతో కంపేర్ చేసుకుంటే we are not doing much, right? Yes or no? We have to work more harder, but hard work will always pay off, right? I personally know my own friend who prepared with me. He is from Telugu medium. Okay, he is a Tamil Nadu cadre IPS officer now. He prepared from Telugu medium. I will show you his books also. He used to write English words paina Telugu raskuntaడు అనమాట. What is the meaning of this, what is the meaning of that అని చెప్పి. That fellow got 179 rank, which is a very good rank. He is an IPS now. Anybody can become an IAS or IPS officer if you have only two things. One is consistency, the second one is curiosity. Past doesn't matter. Okay, and most importantly nuts and bolts. అదే నేను అదంతా ఎందుకు చెప్పాను అంటే, ఇప్పుడు క్లాస్ రూమ్లో ఏసీ లేదా బాధపడితే ఇట్ డజంట్ మ్యాటర్ వెదర్ you are posted in Rajasthan or Manipur. You have to handle that uncertainty. I will tell you one more uncertainty. This true story, right? You'll prepare in good classes or fan వేసుకొని మంచిగా అంతా ప్రిపేర్ అవుతాము. లెట్స్ సే యూ గాట్ మెహదీపట్నం ఆర్ సమ్ అదర్ సెంటర్. ఓకే, ఆర్ సిటీ బయట ఎక్కడో ప్రిలిమ్స్ సెంటర్ పడింది. ఇన్ దట్ సెంటర్ ఫ్యాన్ ఈజ్ నాట్ వర్కింగ్. యూ విల్ రైట్ ఎగ్జామ్ ఇన్ మే. ఫుల్ ఎండలు ఉంటాయా? ఇట్స్ ఫుల్ సన్నీ డే. ఓకే, యూ ఆర్ రైటింగ్ ప్రిలిమ్స్, నో ఫ్యాన్, యూ ఆర్ స్వెటింగ్ లైక్ ఎనీథింగ్. ఓకే, స్టిల్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు రైట్ ప్రిలిమ్స్ ఆర్ విల్ యూ గో అవుట్? సార్ ఫ్యాన్ ఈజ్ నాట్ వర్కింగ్. యూ హ్యావ్ టు హ్యాండిల్ దట్ uncertainty. If you cannot handle an uncertainty, 2 గంటలు చెమటలు పట్టిస్తే భరించలేవు అనుకో, you are not eligible for civil services. Got my point? Okay, yes, please ask me any questions if you have anything like stages of the exam. Sorry? NCERT books, the importance of books list or book sources, right? So see, I will tell you how do you construct a house, or how do you construct a house, right? For example, this is basement. Okay, basement is NCERT books. Okay, once your basement is completed, then you construct the things. This is standard textbooks. For example, something like Lakshmikant. This is foundation, this is basic books. Okay, once you are done with basic books, you will do something called as value addition. What is value addition? Any current affairs magazine is a value addition. Okay, so current affairs, right? NCERT plus standard textbooks plus current affairs. Final ga paina em kadtam, cherry on the top is news, context, newspaper or whatever. Okay, see, this is more of background. This is what is happening in everyday life. ఓకే, ఈ 4 ఉంటేనే యు ఆర్ ఎలిజిబుల్ టు రైట్ ఆన్సర్స్. మోస్ట్ పీపుల్ ఎస్టిమేట్ ఆర్ అండర్ ఎస్టిమేట్ థింకింగ్ క్లాస్ రూమ్లో మెటీరియల్ లేకపోతే ఏదో సమ్ టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ ఆర్ సమ్ మెటీరియల్ సమ్ మ్యాజిక్ నోట్స్ విల్ బి దేర్. ఓకే, హౌ మెనీ ఆఫ్ యూ ఆర్ అవేర్ ఆఫ్ ఎ పర్సన్ కాల్డ్ అస్ నితిన్ సింఘానియా? పేరు విన్నారు ఎప్పుడన్నా? దెర్ ఇస్ ఎ పర్సన్ కాల్డ్ అస్ నితిన్ సింఘానియా. He read an NCERT. He read an NCERT called as Art and Culture. That is 11th class NCERT. Okay, he got selected into IAS. Then his book was published as Nitin Singhania Art and Culture. Okay, where did he actually take the notes from? NCERT. Now his book is a standard textbook. Okay, Prime Minister Modi went to, let's say, some country and he gifted statue of Nataraja. That is news. So what is the importance of Nataraja? You will read here and here, but because you don't know Prime Minister Modi gifted it, you will ignore it. Ante you need to have base, you need to have understanding of current affairs. All of this will make good answer writing. What toppers will say is they forget that they have started from here. They will only say I have mastered current affairs, I have read a institute material and I have become an IAS. They forget to tell you that this is the foundation. Yes or no? But the beauty is Anudip Durisetti sir, if you see his blog, okay, he has uploaded his answer copies. Okay, and in that one of the answers, food security is a question, and he writes food security means of availability, affordability and accessibility. That is a direct line from NCERT. Ante Anudip Durisetti sir's answers you will find NCERT stuff. People underestimate NCERT. I can skip, I can directly read classes and all those things. Okay, but that is not how NCERTs are supposed to work. You should read NCERT. We will also teach you NCERT, so that you will understand what you are missing, perspective. Okay, then you have standard textbooks, then you have value addition, finally you have current affairs or newspaper reading. Ivanni combined ga kodite, that is when you write good answers. Okay, now Shruti Sharma, she is a topper all India first ranker few years ago. If you look at her notes, her value addition is mind blowing. Where did she get all the points? Newspaper. But her foundation is strong. Okay, atlan cheppi you don't have to read all the NCERTs from 6th to 12th class, all subjects. That is not at all required. We will give you the book list, which NCERTs to read, how much time you have to read, should you make notes or not. All these are something that a mentor will help you. Okay, there is a fashion, sir, I need to make notes. One day a student came to me, he read all NCERTs and he made notes and he kept this bulk books, 6 notes. If I combine all the NCERTs, they will be like this. His notes is this big. Notes is bigger than NCERT. Are why did you invest so much time in making NCERT notes? What is the purpose? He doesn't know. Nobody told him. He invested 1 year behind NCERTs. You should invest maximum 2 to 3 months on NCERTs. But he wasted extra 9 months. Who would have saved him? A mentor would have saved him, right? Do you really need to make notes? You don't know. Is that notes already included in standard textbook? You don't know. Most people don't even know that Nitin Singhania made his notes from NCERT. Why you came to UPSC today, 2024? He cleared UPSC in 2014. 10 years ago what happened, you don't know. Yes or no? But his entire notes is from NCERT. Appudu NCERT do you read to know, or just complimentary of Nitin Singhania? That we will help you. Yes or no? So the beauty of experience is you will stand on our shoulders and you will see further. We will save you time. It's the simplest logic. But if you don't know all these things, you will waste 6 months on NCERTs, you will waste 1 year on standard textbooks. One more thing students will do is they will read polity, they forget. They will again read polity, they will forget. They will master only polity. One subject they will become professor. Sir, I know anything and everything in polity. What about economy? What about geography? What about environment, art and culture, science and tech, disaster management, security? You have a long list gone. Because you are focused too much on one subject, you are ignoring other subjects. That is a mistake, right? Why people blame UPSC is you are not following the right path. It's easy to blame UPSC. Got it? Yes. Any questions? Rayachandi. So his question is basically, can we prepare for PCM and write groups? right? So it doesn't matter whether you are from APPSC or TSPSC, right? Both the syllabus is very closer to UPSC syllabus. PCM ఖచ్చితంగా హెల్ప్ అవుతుంది, ఎందుకంటే యూపీఎస్సీ సిలబస్లో ఏదైతే ఉందో యూపీఎస్సీ సిలబస్లో 90% సిలబస్ ఏపీపీఎస్లో ఉంది. అంటే ఇది ఏపీపీఎస్సీ అనుకోండి, ఇది యూపీఎస్సీ. యూపీఎస్సీ చదివిన వాడికి లోపలే ఏపీపీఎస్సీ ఉంది. ఏపీపీఎస్సీలో లేనిది యూపీఎస్సీలో ఉన్నది కొంచెం ఉంటుంది, ఏపీ జాగ్రఫీ ఎకానమీ. కానీ లాజిక్ ఏంటంటే ఏపీ కూడా ఇండియాలోనే ఉంది కదా, ఏపీ కూడా ఇండియాలోనే ఉంది. సో పేరు మారుస్తామంటే ఏపీ జాగ్రఫీ అంటాం కదా తప్ప వాడికి ఏం కొత్తగా సన్ వాడికి వెస్ట్లో రైజ్ అవ్వదు. మనం ఏమైతే జాగ్రఫీలో చదువుకుంటామే అదే ఇక్కడ కూడా వాడతాం. ఇంకొకటి ఏం గమనించాలంటే ఏపీపీఎస్సీ కానీ టీఎస్పీఎస్సీ కానీ ఈ మధ్య కాలంలో టాపర్లో లేకపోతే సర్వీసుల్లో వచ్చిన ప్రతి ఒక్కడు కూడా యూపీఎస్సీ ప్రిపేర్ అయిన వాళ్ళే. ఒకప్పుడు నేను ఏపీపీఎస్సీ మాత్రమే ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యి ఏపీపీఎస్సీ కొట్టే అనే వాళ్ళు ఉండేవాళ్ళు. ఇప్పుడు ఎలా ఉంది, యూపీఎస్సీ ప్రిపేర్ అయిన వాడే ఏపీపీఎస్సీ కొడుతున్నాడు, యూపీఎస్సీ ప్రిపేర్ అయిన వాడే టీఎస్పీఎస్సీ కొడుతున్నాడు. అంటే యూపీఎస్సీ ప్రిపరేషన్ అన్నిటికంటే పెద్దది, పెద్ద సర్కిల్లో చిన్న సర్కిల్ ఇవి. ఇది ఏపీపీఎస్సీ, ఇది యూపీఎస్సీ. ఇప్పుడు మన ఏపీపీఎస్సీ ప్రిలిమ్స్ జరిగింది, చాలామంది స్టూడెంట్స్ ఏపీపీఎస్సీ మాత్రమే ప్రిపేర్ అయిన వాళ్ళు అసలు క్లియర్ చేయడం లేదు. ఎవరు క్లియర్ చేస్తున్నారంటే ఆల్రెడీ యూపీఎస్సీ మెయిన్స్లు రాసిన వాళ్ళందరూ ప్రిపేర్ అవుతున్నారు. అంటే ఏపీపీఎస్సీ వాళ్ళ పేపర్ కానీ లెవెల్ కానీ స్టాండర్డ్ కానీ అన్ని యూపీఎస్సీకి దగ్గరగా రావాలని ట్రై చేస్తున్నారు. సో యూపీఎస్సీకి ప్రిపేర్ అయితే లాంగ్ టర్మ్కి కూడా హెల్ప్ అవుతుంది. అంటే అదేదో మళ్ళీ యూపీఎస్సీ గొప్ప అని చూపించడానికి కాదు, సింపుల్ లాజిక్ ఏంటంటే ఏపీపీఎస్సీలో ఏమైతే సిలబస్ ఉందో అదే యూపీఎస్సీలో కూడా ఉంది. ప్లస్ ఇంకా అక్కడ ఎక్కువ చదువుతాము, రాస్తాం, కాబట్టి ఆ నాలెడ్జ్ ఇక్కడ హెల్ప్ అవుతుంది. ఇప్పుడు మీరు రాణి సుష్మిత గారిని తీసుకోండి, లేకపోతే అమ్మాయి భానుశ్రీని తీసుకోండి, ఏ ఏపీపీఎస్సీ టాపర్ అయినా ఉత్తరప్రదేశ్లో అయినా కేరళలో అయినా ఏ స్టేట్లో అయినా ఆ స్టేట్ ఎగ్జామ్ కొడుతున్నవాడు ఎవడు అంటే యూపీఎస్సీ ప్రిపేర్ అయిన వాళ్ళే. ఐపీఎస్కి ర్యాంక్ డిపెండ్ అవుతుందండి. అంటే ఐపీఎస్కి ఎలా ఉంటుంది అంటే ఇప్పుడు కేటగిరీని బట్టి మారుతుంది సార్ అది. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ జనరల్ కేటగిరీ అనుకోండి, జనరల్ కేటగిరీలో మీ ర్యాంక్ 75 లోపల ఉంది అంటే మీకు ఐఏఎస్ వచ్చే ఛాన్స్ ఉంది జనరల్ కేటగిరీ అయితే. అదే మీరు ఓబీసీ అనుకోండి, 350 నుంచి 400 ర్యాంక్ వచ్చినా కూడా మీకు ఐపీఎస్ అయ్యే ఛాన్స్ ఉంది. సో అదే మళ్ళీ ఇట్ చేంజెస్ ఫ్రమ్ కేటగిరీ. ఎస్సీ ఎస్టీ రిజర్వేషన్స్ అవన్నీ ఉంటాయి. ఈడబ్ల్యూఎస్ రిజర్వేషన్ ఉందనుకోండి, మారుతుంది. ఈడబ్ల్యూఎస్ ఉంటే లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ నాకు తెలిసి 300 ర్యాంక్ వరకు కూడా ఐపీఎస్ వచ్చింది, ఐఏఎస్ కూడా వచ్చే ఛాన్స్ ఉంటుంది. అంటే ఇట్ టోటలీ డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ కేటగిరీ అండ్ ర్యాంక్. బట్ ఎప్పటికైనా సరే మంచిది టాప్ 100 టార్గెట్ చేసుకుంటే మనం అనుకున్న క్యాడర్ కూడా రావడానికి ఉంటుంది. అంటే తెలంగాణలో ఆంధ్రాలో ఐపీఎస్ అవుతామా, మణిపూర్లో ఐపీఎస్ అవుతామా అన్నది ర్యాంక్ డిసైడ్ చేస్తుంది. మేము మెటీరియల్ ఇస్తాం సార్ అన్నీ మొత్తం. ఇప్పుడు నేను చెప్పిన ప్రిలిమ్స్ మెయిన్స్ ఏవేవైతే ఉన్నాయో వాటన్నిటికీ మా ఓన్ మెటీరియల్ అనేది మేము ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తాం. ఎన్సీఆర్టీ పుస్తకాలు ఇవ్వము, ఎన్సీఆర్టీ పుస్తకాల బదులు క్లాసెస్ చెప్పిస్తాం. అంటే ఎన్సీఆర్టీ బేసిక్గా పీడిఎఫ్లు కూడా దొరుకుతాయి, సో అంత అవసరం. అదే సార్ నేను చెప్పింది, అన్నీ 6th to 12th ఉండవు, సపరేట్ ఒక క్లాస్కి 6th ఉంటే ఒక క్లాస్ 11th చదివితే సరిపోతుంది. బయట పుస్తకాలు ఇప్పుడు నేను చెప్పాను కదా, స్టాండర్డ్ టెక్స్ట్ బుక్స్ అని చెప్పాను కదా, ఇవి కొన్ని కొనుక్కోవాల్సి ఉంటుంది. కొన్ని, అన్నీ కాదు, కొన్ని ఒక 4-5 మినిమం కొనుక్కునే ఉంటాయి. నేను ఇస్తాను మీకు క్లాస్ తర్వాత, మళ్ళీ బుక్ లిస్ట్ ఇస్తాను. ఆప్షనల్ సబ్జెక్ట్ ఏది తీసుకోవాలి, ఎప్పుడు తీసుకోవాలన్నా వెరీ గుడ్ క్వశ్చన్. ఐ విల్ కంక్లూడ్ దిస్ విత్ దట్ లాస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. చాలా మీరు వినే ఉండొచ్చు, రూమర్స్ కూడా ఉన్నాయి, ఆప్షనల్స్ తీసేస్తారు అవి ఇవి అని చెప్పి. అవేం పట్టించుకోవాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. అఫీషియల్గా యూపీఎస్సీ ఇస్తే తప్ప యూ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ టు బాదర్. ద మోస్ట్ ఫేమస్ ఆప్షనల్స్ రైట్ నౌ ఆర్ anthropology, socio and PSIR. These are the options that are getting rewarded: anthropology, sociology, PSIR. But we also have maths optional and public administration. All are good optionals. A option ekku kaadu, A optional takku kaadu. But if you have a background in that, it will help you. If you are a doctor, BDS doctor, MBBS doctor, or if you are a biology student, anthropology helps you a lot. Atla అని చెప్పి engineering students can also take anthropology. The same applies to PSIR. If you have a political science background, it's common sense to take PSIR. But you are from a normal degree, BCom, engineering, anything, you can also take పిఎస్ఐఆర్ పొలిటికల్ సైన్స్, పొలిటికల్ సైన్స్ అండ్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ రిలేషన్స్, ఇది సోషాలజీ, ఇది మ్యాథ్స్. బీకామ్ అదే సార్, ఇప్పుడు ఈ మూడిట్లో ఏదన్నా, ఈ ఐదిట్లో సారీ ఈ మ్యాథ్స్ తప్ప ఈ నాలుగిట్లో ఏదన్నా తీసుకోవచ్చు బీకామ్ స్టూడెంట్. కానీ ఏంటి అంటే ఇది సమాజం గురించి, సోషాలజీ ఇస్ మోర్ అబౌట్ సమాజం, ఓకే. పొలిటికల్ సైన్స్ ఇస్ మోర్ అబౌట్ రాజకీయాలు, వేరే దేశాలతో రిలేషన్స్, ఓకే, రిలేషన్స్ విత్ అదర్ కంట్రీస్. ఆంథ్రోపాలజీ ఇస్ స్టడీ ఆఫ్ ఇండియన్ సొసైటీ అండ్ హ్యూమన్ నేచర్, మనిషి శరీరం కావచ్చు, లేకపోతే నైజం కావచ్చు, మనిషి సమాజంతో ఎలా ఇంటరాక్ట్ అవుతాడు అన్నది కావచ్చు. మ్యాథ్స్ ఆప్షనల్ ఈజ్ వెరీ డిఫికల్ట్, ఓన్లీ సజెస్టెడ్ ఫర్ మ్యాథ్స్ హార్డ్ కోర్ ఫ్యాన్స్. పబ్లిక్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ అంటే రాజ్యాంగం ఎలా, ఇప్పుడు రేపు ఐఏఎస్ అయిన తర్వాత మీరు ఎలా ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేస్తారు, అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ ఎలా చేస్తారు అని చెప్పే ఆప్షనల్ పబ్లిక్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్. రైట్ నౌ మనకి 4 సబ్జెక్టులలో 1 2 3 4 మామూలుగా నాలెడ్జ్ ఏమి ఉండదు, వీ హ్యావ్ జీరో నాలెడ్జ్. ద బెస్ట్ వే టు స్టార్ట్ ఈజ్ విత్ రీడింగ్ ఎన్సీఆర్టీస్, ఓకే. వై ఎన్సీఆర్టీస్ ఆర్ సజెస్టెడ్? లెట్స్ సే దెర్ ఇస్ ఎ సోషాలజీ ఎన్సీఆర్టీ. అసలు సోషాలజీ అంటే ఏంటి, సమాజం అంటే ఏంటి, కిన్ అంటే ఏంటి, కులము మతము, ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చాయి, ఇవి చెప్తుంది ఎన్సీఆర్టీ. అది చదువుతున్నప్పుడు మీకు చాలా బాగా అనిపించి యూ ఆర్ ఫీలింగ్ ఫెంటాస్టిక్ లెవెల్, అరే ఐ అండర్స్టూడ్ దిస్ వండర్ఫుల్లీ, దెన్ సోషాలజీ ఇస్ యువర్ ఆప్షనల్, ఓకే. సార్ నాకు ఏదో కన్ఫ్యూజన్ ఉంది, ఐఎమ్ నాట్ లైకింగ్ ఇట్, బట్ యూ స్టార్టెడ్ రీడింగ్ పిఎస్ఐఆర్ చదువుతున్నప్పుడు ఐ ఫెల్ట్, అరే ఐ అండర్స్టూడ్ లవ్, వాట్ ఈస్ పొలిటికల్ సైన్స్, రాజ్యాలు ఎలా వస్తాయి, రాజ్యాంగాలు ఎలా వస్తాయి, వేరే దేశాలతో రిలేషన్స్ ఎలా మెయింటైన్ చేయాలి, ఐ మీన్ లవ్ విత్ దట్ సబ్జెక్ట్, దెన్ పిఎస్ఐఆర్. ఐ హోప్ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్. అంటే వన్స్ యూ స్టార్ట్ ద జర్నీ ఆఫ్ ఎన్సీఆర్టీస్ యూ విల్ అండర్స్టాండ్ ద సబ్జెక్ట్, ఓకే. కానీ కొన్నిసార్లు ఏమవుతుంది, లెట్స్ సే యు ఆర్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు రీడ్ ద బుక్స్, అంటే ఆ అమ్మాయికి ఎన్సీఆర్టీ చదివితే సరిగ్గా అర్థం కాలేదు, కానీ క్లాస్లో కూర్చుంటే సార్ చెప్పంగానే వెంటనే కనెక్ట్ అవుతుంది. సమ్ పీపుల్ అండర్స్టాండ్ వెల్ వెన్ అదర్స్ టీచ్, సమ్ పీపుల్ అండర్స్టాండ్ వెల్ వెన్ రీడింగ్, ఎస్, బికాస్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎ డిఫరెంట్ థాట్ ప్రాసెస్, ఓకే. యూ షుడ్ సిట్ ఇన్ ద డెమో క్లాసెస్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్. అన్ని సబ్జెక్టుల డెమో క్లాసెస్లో ఒక 2 రోజులు కూర్చున్నారు అనుకోండి, ఆ ఫ్యాకల్టీతో మీరు కనెక్ట్ అవ్వచ్చు, రైట్, ఆ సబ్జెక్ట్తో కనెక్ట్ అవ్వచ్చు. నచ్చకపోతే యూ కెన్ షిఫ్ట్ టు ద నెక్స్ట్ సబ్జెక్ట్. బట్ దిస్ ఈజ్ ఎ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ డెసిషన్. వై? యూ నీడ్ టు గెట్ అరౌండ్ 300 మార్క్స్ ఇన్ దిస్ సబ్జెక్ట్. ఇఫ్ యూ డోంట్ లవ్ దట్ సబ్జెక్ట్ యూ వోంట్ గెట్ మార్క్స్. తలనొప్పితో బాధపడుతూ ఏడుస్తూ కర్చీఫ్తో కళ్ళు తుడుచుకుంటూ ఇఫ్ యూ కీప్ రీడింగ్, విల్ యూ గెట్ స్కోర్స్? నో, యూ షుడ్ లవ్ దట్ సబ్జెక్ట్. సో చూసింగ్ ఆప్షనల్ ఈజ్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఇంకొకటి ఏంటంటే ఆప్షనల్ చూడడానికి వెరీ సింపుల్ క్రైటీరియా. ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఈజ్ గుడ్ టీచర్, ఓకే, ఆ సార్ బాగా చెప్తాడా లేదా, ఓకే. 2 మెటీరియల్స్, అవైలబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ మెటీరియల్. వాట్ ఈస్ అవైలబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ మెటీరియల్? నోట్స్ కానీ, డిఫరెంట్ టెక్స్ట్ బుక్స్ కానీ, లాట్ ఆఫ్ మెటీరియల్ షుడ్ బి దేర్. ఇఫ్ యూ టేక్ లెట్స్ సే సాంస్క్రిట్ ఆప్షనల్, you may or may not find materials, okay. Then you should have excellent peer group, okay. Then peer group తో పాటు you should have మెంటర్స్. పీర్ గ్రూప్ అంటే ఏంటి, నేను లెట్స్ సే సోషాలజీ చదవాలనుకుంటున్నా, మొత్తం ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్లో ఎవరి దగ్గర ఆప్షన్ లేదు, కెన్ ఐ టాక్ టు సమ్వన్, కెన్ ఐ డిస్కస్, లేదు. అదే ఇప్పుడు పిఎస్ఐఆర్ తీసుకున్నాను అనుకోండి, పిఎస్ఐఆర్లో చాలామంది ఉన్నారు, దెన్ ఐ విల్ హ్యావ్ ఎ గుడ్ పీర్ గ్రూప్. లక్కీలీ ఎనీ ఆఫ్ దీస్ 4 ఆప్షనల్స్ యూ విల్ ఫైండ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ పీర్ గ్రూప్స్. సార్ నేను మేనేజ్మెంట్ తీసుకుంటా, ఫిలాసఫీ తీసుకుంటా, స్టాటిస్టిక్స్ తీసుకుంటా, ద ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఈజ్ యూ వోంట్ ఫైండ్ పీర్ గ్రూప్స్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ మోర్ క్రైటీరియా ఈజ్ అవైలబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ గుడ్ టెస్ట్ సిరీస్. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? మనం ఎంత చదువుతామో అంత రాయాలి కూడా కదా, ఓకే. దెన్ రీసెంట్ ట్రెండ్ ఈస్ availability of topper notes. So you should choose an optional which have a good teachers, చాలా మంది మార్కెట్లో ఉన్నారు, good availability of materials, good peer group, good mentors. See, there is a difference between teacher and a mentor. Mentor is someone who evaluates your answers daily basis. Teacher is someone who will only teach the classes, okay. Then you should have good test series, then you have good topper notes. ఇవన్నీ పక్కన పెడితే మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ క్రైటీరియా ఏంటి అంటే వెదర్ UPSC రివార్డ్స్ యూ ఆర్ నాట్, అంటే అసలు ఆ సబ్జెక్ట్కి మార్కులు పడుతున్నాయా. There are certain optionals, even if you write fantastic, mind-blowing answers also, UPSC is not giving you good scores. 240, 250 that వేయడం లేదనుకోండి. Whereas in other subjects, the average score is 270. Then you should take 270 optional. Let's say for example, you take Hindi literature. Hindi literature లో అసలు ర్యాంకులు లేవు. అక్కడో ఇక్కడో ఒకడో ఇద్దరో ఉంటారు. అంటే అవుట్ ఆఫ్ ద 900 people, only 1 or 2 people are clearing with Hindi literature అనుకోండి. What does that say? UPSC is not rewarding Hindi literature. But if you find tons and tons of people from Anthro, Socio and PSIR. Recently PubAd is mixed reward, 50-50. కొన్నిసార్లు వస్తుంది, కొన్నిసార్లు రావట్లేదు. Okay, so it's highly suggested you choose any of these 4 optionals and you consider these criterias. ఏదో వాడు తీసుకున్నాడు, టీనా డాబీకి వచ్చింది, I will take PSIR, అనుదీప్ సార్కి వచ్చింది, I will take Anthro. Don't do that mistake. Do your basic homework. Read syllabus copy, read NCERTs. Okay, then you can discuss with us, then you can finalize your optional. Kangarem ledu. You have good amount of time to choose an optional. But if you choose optional because some topper got it, then you are definitely taking a risk. We can change optional. We can change optionals. For example, Uma Harati, third ranker this time, she had a different optional. In this attempt, she chose anthropology and she got third rank. The problem is anta opik undali. Yes or no? Reading optional is not a joke. Reading optional means reading as much as GS. You have to read so much amount of data. Adanta chadivindi pakkan padesi, I will again pick up a new subject anedi risk. No? మార్చేసుకోవచ్చు, ఏముండదు, చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఈ ఇయర్ నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్ కొత్తది అప్లై చేసుకోవచ్చు. యూ కెన్ టేక్ ఎ డిఫరెంట్ సబ్జెక్ట్, రైట్? ఇట్స్ హైలీ రికమెండెడ్ నాట్ టు రైట్, నాట్ టు వేస్ట్ అన్ అటెంప్ట్. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్, అప్లయింగ్ డజంట్ మీన్ అటెంప్ట్. అప్లై చేసినంత మాత్రాన అటెంప్ట్ కాదు. యూ కెన్ హ్యాపీలీ డిస్కార్డ్ దట్ అప్లికేషన్. ఇగ్నోర్ కొట్టి ఎగ్జామ్ హాల్కి వెళ్ళలేదు అనుకోండి, యూ స్టిల్ విల్ హ్యావ్ 6 attempts. యా, I hope you understood the optional question, right? First read NCERTs, choose all the syllabus. Syllabus చూడండి. అసలు అరే సమాజం, క్యాస్ట్ ఇవన్నీ నాకు తెలిసినవి, I am familiar with this. Then probably sociology. But తలనొప్పి వచ్చేసింది, then PSIR. There is no hurry, but you have to pick the right optional because it will change your entire career. That will also help in GS. If you choose 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you learn in anthro, sociology, PSIR or public administration will also help you in GS. Whatever you read in GS will also help you in optional. అంతే కదా, ఇక్కడది అక్కడ పనికొస్తుంది, అక్కడది ఇక్కడ పనికొస్తుంది. ప్లస్ యూ కెన్ యూజ్ all 4 in essay also. Got it? I hope I have addressed all your questions. If you have any questions, don't feel shy. You can always ask me, or you can meet me in Amigos at any time. I will always be here in Amigos. You can come and meet me. ఓకే, ఇంకేమైనా అడగాల? డన్. రిమెంబర్, హార్డ్ వర్క్ ప్లస్ గైడెన్స్ ఈజ్ అ సింపుల్ వే టు క్రాక్ యూపీఎస్సీ. ఏ ఒక్కటి ఉన్నా అది రెండోది లేకపోయినా వేస్ట్. ఓకే దెన్, మాట్లాడాలా? మాట్లాడు. రైట్. ఓకే దెన్, థ్యాంక్ యూ ఆల్.